All right, welcome everyone to another episode that meets the property guy. And today we are going to talk about something that's likely have affected you or likely is going to affect you very soon. And that's, is it easy to liquidate your real estate in Nigeria? I know a lot of you have been investing, buying land in Abuja, buying land in Ekpe, Ibejuleki, and different parts of Nigeria generally. And I realize it's quite important for us to do some education and some enlightenment to investors and about to be investors about liquidation of assets. In case you don't know what I mean by liquidation, liquidation is where you can convert your solid real estate, your land, your property into cash. Basically, when you can sell. All right. So, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this meets the property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate. Either you are a first-time investor, avid investor, or you are a real estate enthusiast and you are looking at the Nigeria market, the Lagos market. You want to understand the market very well and understand how to avoid the common pitfalls. This is your go-to channel because we discuss about everything here: the analysis, land documents, land titles, locations you should avoid, locations you should invest, ROI analysis, risk management, everything basically that you need to know about how to make your real estate investment profitable. So after watching this particular educative guide, I'm also going to suggest you go to our different other playlists and other videos. We have a playlist on Ekpe, we have a playlist on Ibejuleki, we have a playlist on risk analysis, property analysis, we have a playlist on land documents, we have a playlist on CFO, and we have several topics, several episodes we have done under this playlist, which you are going to learn quite a lot from. All right, so let's go straight into the video. Is it easy to liquidate your real estate investment in Nigeria? All right, so before we go straight into the video, this is another section of the video where we tell you about the channel. We tell you to subscribe to the channel. Either you've been watching us for this 1 month, this 2 months, this 1 year, these 2 years you have been watching us. We really want you to subscribe because that's how you can also support our channel, and that's also how you can be a part and parcel of the Property Guy channel. And if you have subscribed already, we also don't want you to miss any of our videos, so I also suggest you click on the turn on notification button so that as we are dropping these videos and these episodes, you get notified immediately on your mobile phone, on your laptop, and you can watch our videos promptly. All right, like I explained earlier, liquidation is that part where you convert your solid real estate, your solid asset into cash. So you have land, you have house, and there's a time you need cash, you want to convert that property to cash, which means you want to sell it. That's what we mean by liquidation. And a couple of investors who have maybe bought in Bejuleki maybe 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, maybe bought Igbogun, Oshoroko, Otolu, Akodo, all those 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Folu Ishe, Akodo Ishe, all those are like campaign Tropicana axes 3 years, 4 years ago. Or people that also bought Ekpe maybe 2 years ago, bought Igbonla, bought Ilara, bought last year K2 Ekpe and the likes. And they run into some emergencies and they need to liquidate their assets. They need to turn their real estate investments, their properties into quick cash for them to sort whatever financial needs or financial emergency that they have. A lot of them have get to realize how extremely difficult and how extremely hard it is for them to liquidate their real estate assets. Despite the fact that maybe the property have gone from maybe 1 million to 4 million, or the property have gone from 4 million to 15 million or to 12 million, or the property have gone from 3 million to 9 million, or whatever the company says says the price is right now. I constantly always get contacts that come to my DM and they're asking me, "Oh, Rabi, what do you think property is selling at so area right now? What do you think property is selling at so area right now?" And I can always guess that these people have a property in that axis and they're looking at it that, okay, can I sell it right now? How much can I sell it? Blah blah blah. All right, now first and foremost, it's extremely difficult for you to liquidate an asset in Nigeria as of today. Extremely difficult. And that's why when you want to invest, when you want to buy a property, you need to make your objective very clear. How long can you wait? how long do you intend to wait, and does this location match your financial goals or your financial needs. If you know that you are going to need cash or have financial emergency in the next 2 years, then there's no reason why you should be buying properties in Ibejuleki or buying properties in Ekpe. It's just as simple as that. There are people that have bought Isimi, bought Itunu, bought Lagoon Front and the likes, but it's quite maybe at pre-launch, and they're looking at the value right now, or the value other properties around that place are selling right now, and they are considering liquidating their assets, and that property will probably be in the market for 4 months, for 5 months, for 6 months. I've done a video about this sometime last year talking about property maturity. Basically, if your location have not matured to the period that you can liquidate your asset, your property there, you are always going to find it difficult for you to liquidate an asset. All right, but how can you identify, how can you recognize when a location is matured enough for you to liquidate? Now, the first sign for you to identify that a real estate asset is now matured for you to liquidate is when you start receiving offers for a property that you don't even want to sell. And most times this is going to start happening when, number one, the demand in that location have gone higher than the supply. For example, you bought the property from a real estate company, the company is sold out, the company does not have any land there again, and for whatever reason that location have boomed. People now are interested in land in that axis, so there's a high demand, there's a short supply because the company does not have any land there. So you start now receiving offers that, sir, this property that you have at so place, we don't know if you are thinking about selling it because we have someone looking for land in that estate, or you have someone looking for land in that axis, blah blah blah. So that's the first sign that, okay, this asset is ready to liquidate. But if the supply in that location is still higher than demand, which means that the people that want to buy properties in that location are still lower than the available land, so there are still more land in that location than people that want to buy, then you are going to find it extremely hard for you to liquidate. There are people that have come to my DM now to sell their property at Itunu Residential, at Lagoon Front, at Itunu City, at Isimi. Yeah, I got someone that came to my DM that wants to sell his property is in Isimi also, and so many other properties like that. Now, all these locations that I just mentioned, the supply in these locations is still higher than the demand, which means that there are still more land available in these locations than people that want to buy. So regardless of whatever price that you put at it, maybe the company is doing 20 million right now, you are trying to sell at 15 million or sell at 13 million, you are still going to find it very, very hard for you to liquidate that asset, because supply is still higher than demand, basically. So you need to hold that asset for now. If you buy a property at Itunu Residential, you bought the property at Itunu City, you bought the property at Lagoon Front, you bought the property at Isimi or K2 Ekpe at Igbonla 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or all those times that Ibejuleki was selling at maybe 800 or 700k or 1 million per plot, follow you share, around like Campaign Tropical now, you still have to hold, because supply in these places are still higher than demand. There are still so many vacant land in these places that people can still buy either from the company or from other companies that are still selling in that location, and you really can't liquidate that asset yet. Now, the second sign is when the people that want to buy that location have now migrated from investors, and the people that want to buy in that location now are people that want to buy to reside there. Now, for now, we still don't have people that want to buy to reside around La Campagne or around Dangote Refinery, and we still don't have people that want to buy to reside maybe around Itunu Residential or MN3 or around Lagoon Frontier. Everyone that is still buying Lagoon Front, rather, everyone that is still buying around all these locations are still buying to invest. They are still investors. So investors are constantly looking for the best deals, for the best payment plan, for the lowest distress sale, and so on and so forth like that. So because of that, you are still also going to find it very difficult for you to liquidate. There are properties or estate that we've sold and the company is sold out, people are building there right now, and we constantly receive offers that, Rabi, do you have a client that has land in this estate? My client is looking for land in case they can see land. Even some people even have a preferred street that, oh, I preferably can see there are so street in the estate or so part of the estate, basically. And that's because number one, supply is low. uh, um, supply is low and demand is very high in that estate. And then number two, because all these people that are looking for resell in that estate, they are no longer investors. They are now looking to buy and build in that estate, either to stay or to rent out. So if you have properties at some parts of Songotedo, not all parts of Songotedo, at some part of Songotedo, maybe around Terra Annex, around Greenland Estate, around Happy Land Estate, you know, all these places, supply is limited, demand is very high, and the people that are looking for land offers in these locations, they are not investors. They are people that want to buy, to build to stay there, or to build to sell, or to build to rent that property out. The same thing also around maybe Lekki Scheme 2. Lekki Scheme 2 right now also, for a lot of people that are looking for land in that Lekki Scheme 2 right now, they want to buy, either to build apartments, to buy or to build and sell and so on. So they are no longer investors. So people that own properties or have properties in this axis, they can liquidate easier, faster than if you have a property maybe around La Campagne, you have property after Ekpe Bridge, you have a property around the airport, proposed airport axis. So these are things that you really need to understand, and that's why you need to understand also when not to buy land. It may seem a bit shocking or surprising, but there are some situations and there are some certain times that you don't have to buy land. There's some level of financial stability that you need to get to before you start buying land. And I always repeat this, regardless of whatever the value of the asset or value of the property have become, that does not mean you can liquidate it yet. Now, I think Macarius is currently selling at maybe 150 million for 500 square meters. And you have people that bought maybe at pre-launch or at the early stage at maybe 50 million or 55 million, whatever that he's selling right now, is still not matured for you to liquidate. That's the truth. Despite the fact that the property have gone from maybe the 60 million that we bought it to 150 million right now, that location yet have not matured. Yeah, a lot of development is happening there, a lot of infrastructure is happening there, but that's not yet matured. You still have to hold that asset. Number one, you have to hold that asset for when the supply in that estate or that location has become limited and demand is very high. And then number two, when a lot of people that want to buy in that location now are no longer investors, but they are now residents. So if you don't follow this rule, you are going to get a lot disappointed, you are going to get a lot discouraged, and unfortunately we have a lot of people that have already fallen into that trap. We have people that bought it in residential, bought it in city, bought in Phase 3, bought Tiwa, bought Lagoon Front, bought like almost 5 properties in the same axis around the same maturity timeline. You know, instead of you to now buy its new residential and Amen Phase 3 and then go to maybe Ogombo, buy around Ogombo, go to Songotedo, buy around Songotedo. Now you are now shifting your maturity timelines so that if you run into any financial emergency, instead of you having to wait for that particular location to mature, there's a particular location that is closer, that has a closer maturity that you can liquidate to sort your financial emergencies and can still continue holding to your other properties. You get. And also, this is also another reason why you should constantly consider cash flow properties, cash flow assets. A lot of time when I preach rental properties to investors, they are like, no, I don't want tenants wahala, I have to be chasing tenants, I have to be doing this, I have to be doing that. It's a must. You must have a cash flow asset in your portfolio. That's to make it easy for you to constantly have liquid cash. Because regardless of how many land you have acres of land here, hectares of land there, acres. Land is still land. Land is not cash. You understand? So you want to constantly have an asset that is giving you liquid, pending when your solid assets can now liquidate. So that's why cash flow assets are extremely important. And this is also another reason why, if you are very, very serious about your real estate portfolio, you are very, very serious about your real estate investment, you should be talking to me. It's very, very important you should be talking to me, because we ensure that you avoid these common mistakes, these common pitfalls, you don't get into trouble either when you are holding your assets or when you want to liquidate your assets. All right, so our comment section are always open. You can always drop your comments. Let's hear your view. Is there a property that you bought and finding it hard to liquidate? Is there a property that you bought that you could liquidate very fast? You can also share your tips with us, what you're able to do for you to liquidate that asset faster. Once again, we are urging you, we are like encouraging you to subscribe to our videos. We definitely are going to continue churning out valuable content, valuable tips for you to assist you, to safeguard you, and also to safeguard your investment. So kindly do subscribe, kindly do share our content, invite as many people, invite as many people in your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups, your WhatsApp channel, your WhatsApp contacts to also subscribe to our channel. We are definitely going to love that, definitely. So I still remain your number one property guy in the planet, your property advisor, property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks once again for watching our videos, and see you next time.